Good afternoon. It is Wednesday. Today I pulled our elder daughter out of school and we played hooky. Both girls and I went down to Tomonura in the morning. There was an exhibition at the Tomonura History Museum, somewhat distantly related to the Hibagon, the Japanese Bigfoot, or at least to Mt Hiba, location of most modern Hibagon activity. Hibagon, monster of Hiba Mountain. I thought that, on the off chance that it might help us to understand this thing a little better and give us some insight, it might be worth the trip. And it wasn't. It did not help us with the Hibagon or even Mt Hiba. So that was a trip wasted, Hibagon-wise. But it was a beautiful morning with my daughters in one of our favorite places in the world, in the whole wide world, and a day of playing hooky. So win-win, and I'm sure I gained a lot of cred, a lot of respect with elder daughter's classmates. And I took a lot of pictures and video, so I might put those together for you later if you're interested. Well, let's look today at the second missing persons case from right off of Mt Hiba. This person disappeared off of, or possibly into, maybe deep inside Mt Hiba. Just before that, though, this is a photo that I meant to share before. I lost it, and now I've found it again, so now I'll share it here. This is the Cave of Izanami. The Cave of Izanami, Japanese mother goddess, whose tomb, imperial tomb, property of the imperial household, is on the summit of Mt Hiba. This is the cave. The very cave where Izanami was supposed to have given birth to the god of fire. You remember. That baby god of fire burned her private parts, fatally burned her, and she then gave birth to the gods of, let's call them pee-pee, poo-poo, and throw up, the exertion of which did her in finally, and so she died in this cave. I haven't been able to find it, but I know the general area, and maybe we'll find it next month. Now, the funny thing is this. The Japanese word that they use, it isn't really cave. The word is burrow. Yeah, burrow. Here it is. Direct translation, hiding hole. Hiding hole. Well, 2 points stand out to me. First, a burrow is a dug hole, a hole that is dug by someone or something. Second, oni, the character for oni, is derived from the character to hide. Hiding hole, oni hole. I am going to try to find this hiding hole. Okay, July 26th, 2020. Oh, this is a recent one. A 70-year-old man had joined a climbing event on Mt Hiba. The man was 70 years old, but he was in good shape. Good enough shape to join a climbing event on Mt Hiba. This was the staging area here in this prefectural forest. Now, the event was slow to get going that morning, and our man got impatient and took off by himself. Bad idea. Bad idea. At 9:40 a.m. It was an overcast day, and rain was approaching. Now, you might remember that cloudy skies are a constant factor here for mysteriously missing persons. Overcast day, rain approaching. Well, he headed up the mountain by himself, and that's all we know. The mountain swallowed him up, or something. By 8:30 p.m., he had still not returned. Over 70 police, firemen, and climbing volunteers searched for the man for 10 days. Dogs. This is not a challenging mountain. It's a level 1 climb, the easiest level of climb. My 5-year-old did it last year. Now, just to compare, this is Mount Daisen. This is the tallest mountain in the same Chugoku mountain range. Much bigger, much harder. In the last 3 years, 49 people have gone missing on that mountain. And guess what? Police found every one. Every single one. 49 out of 49 found. 100% found and quickly found. Mount Daisen from the air. Mount Hiba from the air. Same scale. Mount Hiba, I can find records for only 2 missing persons. Only 2 reported missing on that mountain. 2 out of 2 lost. 100% lost forever. Much smaller, much easier mountain. No dangerous-looking sections of trail that I've ever come across. No cliffs. No crevasses. No one should disappear here when no one disappears from here. Again, 49 out of 49 found. 100% found. 2 out of 2 lost forever. 100% lost forever. Remember that YouTuber who climbed Mount Fuji in winter? Got almost to the top, stepped on a patch of ice, and he was gone. He slid over a cliff. They found him. They can't find anyone who disappears here. Something stinks here. And it isn't the body of a guy who had a heart attack and dropped dead on the trail. The dogs would have found him. The search and rescuers would have found him. You could have found him. So the score is Mount Daisen 0, Mount Hiba 2, that we know of. Tokyo, population 14 million. 1 missing person, 1 mysteriously missing person, according to the National Police. Mount Hiba, 2. Hiroshima Prefecture, 29, overwhelmingly rural, in the vicinity of forest and mountain. 29 by the National Police, but we know that it is many, many more. All right, I'm Kyle for Hibagon, the Japanese Bigfoot. Since yesterday, when I brought up trail cams, guess what? We have now 3 trail cams, either on the way or promised. 3 trail cams. I haven't asked who needs to be credited. I haven't asked whether that person wants to be credited. So I will do that before I say how we have 3 trail cams on the way or promised. That's great. Thank you, everybody. And I think we're going to have a wonderful trip to Mount Hiba next month. Okay, bye-bye.